Okay, we are back in our room at the Hotel Diana. That's Diana in English. And of course, Diana was the Roman equivalent of the Greek goddess Artemis, the huntress. There's the AC. That seems to be a common AC unit, very small. This small room. We had a good breakfast, which was part of the package, free breakfast as part of it, anyway, complimentary. And it's full. I mean, you can have mostly stuff that you want. One double bed. Pretty small room, though. And the TV is even smaller. I mean, it's like about an 18-inch, maybe, TV. And unlike the Casa Nostra in Palermo, every hotel we've stayed in does not have anything except basic cable, and everything is in Italian. So there's no way you can watch anything in English. We had to come back here after Pompeii, which I was a wet rag, and I had to take a shower. Another thing that was kind of bothersome is that the ad at booking.com for the Hotel Diana, which has free parking if you can fit in the driveway. If you can fit through their driveway from the street, the Via Sacra. If you can fit there and get in the back and negotiate a parking space, the parking is free. What I'm a little annoyed with is that the website says it has a pool. Well, the pool is not here on site. It is 10 minutes away somewhere, and you have to pay 10 euros to use it. The pool would have been nice, of course, after spending, what did we spend, 5.5 hours? 5.5 hours from, let's see, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, six hours at the park, and it was very, very hot. I almost had another heat stroke. Luckily was able to overcome that and avoid that. There's the bathroom, and it has small, it has a stand-up shower, which is adequate, and of course the ubiquitous bidet, which has been useful on this trip for Lynn's feet, because she has not brought socks. So when she wears her sneakers in her bare feet and sweats in them all day, as she comes into the hotel and takes off her shoes, I mean, the first time it happened, I thought there was something that died in the room. I was looking around like, what is that smell? And I was going to complain to the management, like, what is this? Something is sour smell. And I walked over to her feet, and it was like 100 proof. No, it's 100 proof. Okay, sour. Now she doesn't smell anything. Because her olfactory senses, she doesn't have any. But it was so bad. It was like, when I figured out what it was, and I smelled her sneakers, and yeah, it was in the sneakers. So I brought some powder, put some powder in the sneakers, but it doesn't matter. When she wears them and takes them off after she's been in them for hours, it's the same sour smell. So I have been making her wash her feet. And luckily, I got her to use the bidet a couple times to wash her feet, because otherwise it is like unbearable. Me, I'm wearing new shoes, and sometimes new shoes are notorious, but I've been wearing socks. I try to wear clean socks every day, so that helps. But her sneakers are kind of old, and I think the older the sneakers are, the more, I don't know, it's maybe the bacteria that's in the shoe, and the more you use them, the more sweat you make, and the worse it gets. So anyway, so we're just waiting. It's a Sunday, so a lot of the stores are closed. We need to try to get out to a store because Lynn needs a laxative. I mean, I brought some Benefiber powder that I've been using. I still haven't been going regularly because it's just hard to, because we've been sitting a lot. You know, the smell is still out here. It's not bad, but it's still out here. I still smell it. Okay? That's how I can smell. Anyway, anyone recognize this painting? This is a Van Gogh that we saw in a museum in Houston. The two, the husband and wife farmers who were harvesting the hay.
Come here.
What? Just spray the air, please. Just spray the air. Yeah, just spray it in the air. That will help. I mean, luckily I got her to put her feet in the bidet quickly, so it hasn't had a chance to diffuse throughout the room. But when I walk over in this direction, it's still a little bit there, so it would have been 10 times worse if she didn't. Anyway, we're just waiting around till it's time for us to go out to eat. I think she should take a shower after Pompeii. I did, but she doesn't want to. But she absolutely had to wash her feet.